Okay, these are sayings from the previous Lubavitcher Rebbe Yosef Yitzchak. God will bless you in whatever you do. Man, Yivrech Hashem b'kol asher ta'aseh, says God will bless you in everything that you do. In other words, you have to do, and God will put a blessing into it. You have to make the vessel, and God will put the blessing in. Man needs but to make a receptacle, a vessel for his livelihood. It's up to do something, like we said before, be a partner. We have to make a vessel, and do with all of our ability that this vessel that we make, a store, you want to open a store, you want to try something new to make money, is it should be pure of any impurity or sediments like cheating other people or lying or not keeping your word or being lazy, etc. In other words, your business does not make the money for you. God makes the money for you, but you have to have a vessel to receive the money. And the vessel has to be without any holes in it and without any, and that means you have to have an honest business and a proper business and that you care and that you're trustworthy. This means that whatever you do has to conform to the laws of the Torah. By means of this, you become a vessel worthy of God's blessing in two ways. First of all, you'll have a lot of livelihood, and also the livelihood you did will be directed toward desirable ends. You won't have to spend your money on bad things, and you won't waste your money on bad things. That is today's Yom Yom. Tomorrow, Shabbos. Shabbat. The Tzemach Tzedek once told his son, third Rebbe of Chabad, told his son, his son, who is my grandfather. This is the second previous Lubavitcher Rebbe speaking. So the previous Lubavitcher Rebbe said, my grandfather was the Rebbe Marash, was told by his father, who was the Tzemach Tzedek, the third Rebbe of Chabad. He said an incident, and here he brings the incident. I think he brings it over here. Yeah, here we'll see what it is. He told him a story, which this actually could be in the place of the story that I was going to tell, but we'll see. He said, for helping someone in livelihood, even just to earn like $1 or something, then all of the gates of heaven are open for him. What is the story? I'll tell you what the story was. The story was that the Tzemach Tzedek was once going to pray, and that his grandfather, the Alter Rebbe, used to appear to him, and he would ask him questions, and this is after the Alter Rebbe passed away. The first Rebbe passed away, but he would appear to him and answer questions. And the Alter Rebbe did not appear to him. After this, he went and he prayed, and he asked a question. The Alter Rebbe didn't appear. So he realized it must be that because something happened before he came to pray. What was it? A poor person, one of the congregation, asked him for a few dollars to buy a calf, because that was his livelihood. He would buy a calf, he would take the calf to the marketplace, and he would sell it. But he was lacking a few, dollar or whatever to buy this calf. So he asked the Tzemach Tzedek to give him the money, and the Tzemach Tzedek said, not right now, my money is in my house. I'll finish praying and I'll come right back. I'm on my way to prayer. He was like 5 minutes away to pray, and he was, let's say, 15 minutes away from his house. He says, I'll just finish praying and I'll come and I'll give you the money. So he went and he realized that his grandfather didn't appear to him. It must be because of that. So he ran back home and he got the money and he looked through the marketplace for this person, which meant that he probably would have, he probably wasted an hour. And finally he found him and he gave him the money. When he came back, his grandfather appeared to him again. And that's what he said. When you give just a little bit, even for a calf, all the gates of heaven are open to you. Years later, my grandfather told this to my father, the Rebbe Marash. He told this to the Rebbe Rashab, the father of the previous Lubavitcher Rebbe. And he said like this, really, you should know all the Kabbalistic paths to the heavenly chambers. But really, that's not the main thing. The main thing is to help another person wholeheartedly, with sensitivity, feeling the other person's lack and trying to fill it, and then getting pleasure in doing a kindness to another person. That's what will open up all the gates to heaven. Okay, let us now, I'll tell you a story. 1 minute. That's what it was.